This week we built a gigantic hutch and found a home for all of our winter gear. We're the White family. We live in rural Alaska, and for us it's DIY all day, every day. So the goal for this space is really twofold. I want a nice hook bar for as many coats and snow pants and bags as we can fit, and then above that I just want maximum storage behind the door. So last week we built a drawer bench for our mudroom, and we hacked the process. So we tried to simplify it, make it easier, use less materials, be less expensive, be quicker, and it really worked. And the drawers slide really good, and each kid has got their own drawer, and it's really helped tidy up our mudroom. But what about all of the space above the drawer bench? So this week we're going to tackle a hutch system to organize the rest of the stuff. We're going to use 3/4 inch plywood that will rip into strips that are 15 inches long, and then from there we just cross cut. All these pieces are all 15 inches wide. And we get 3 strips out of a sheet of plywood, so 1, 2, 3, that's one strip, 1, 2, 3, that's another strip. So 2 sheets of plywood, and then 1x6s. I'm going to reuse the baseboard here that we pulled out. That'll be there. And then we're just going to add a face frame to it, the next step, and then build some doors. So hopefully we can get all this done in the next little bit while the baby's sleeping. Normally we would build the carcass, which is all the plywood cuts first, and then we build the face frame, which is the front trim, second. But since this project is so big, we thought, let's build the face frame first, and then we can just move that out of the way, build a project, and then the face frame's already done, we can just put that on top and nail it, so we're not having to move the project multiple times. So that's why I'm working backwards today. It's just all 1x boards, and we're pocket holding it together. Face frame is done, so if we can just move this out of the way now.
That's probably the largest face frame you've ever built.
It might be. Cases, if you get too big of a face frame, you'd either break it up into sections or just nail it on and don't even pocket hole it. But I like to pocket hole it because then your joints are all nice and smooth and they can't pull apart. So face frame done. We're going to work on the carcass, and then when we're done with the carcass, we can put the face frame back on top. So what we're doing is just pre-marking where all the shelves go right now. So we got this 10-inch scrap piece of a spacer, so we don't have to measure and place each shelf.
You want to open the door and go outside?
Maybe.
Dude, there's no way. No way. Ah, you need it. So we got the hutch done. Now we're going to build some doors for it. So we got a router set up, and we got all pieces made for the doors. So we're going to run them through the router. Once those are done, then we'll be able to put the doors together and see how they look.
Yeah, so I'm working on painting the hutch while Jacob's working on the doors.
We went ahead and built some doors, and the way we did it is we made some 1x3s, and we went ahead and ran them through the router. You see how they got a nice little groove. And then also what we did, we pocket hold them. As you can see, the side rails here of the door, we held shy on the router, so we plunge routed them. And then this, the reason for this is that this will slide in place, and then the pocket holes will actually connect, hold this door together. So what I like to do is I like to lay it out on the table, get it set. Let's go ahead and put the long side in. You can put glue in too if you want, which is fine. It actually holds your door in place a little better. But for this instance, I'm going to show you how to put this together. Then I like taking these, slide them in place. Then you have this one, the last one, and then it actually holds pretty straight, and it all goes in. Once that's in, then you can lay it flat on your table. Then you're going to put it on there, and then we can go ahead and use the crate clamping system, which we have on our table. Super handy. This instance, I just put it together, but normally you want to put glue in all your joints and everything when you do it. So obviously we're set up in our shop to build these, but I bet you I'm into these doors, these 3 doors, 45 minutes of actual build time. That's with getting the router out, routering the pieces, and pocket holing them, cutting the plywood.
Harassing my coworker a little bit.
She doesn't get as harassed as much as you think.
Okay. All right. I gotta go take care of the baby.
I understand this is a really big door, and me and Anna have thought a lot of maybe this thing might work, but we think with the way this door is built, should hold up pretty well. And then also when it's closed, we can put a magnetic on the top and bottom. Now if it does want to walk one way or the other, that it shouldn't have that problem.
Do we have a plan how we're gonna move this?
Well, first off,
You're gonna rotate it this way, huh?
lift with your legs, not with your back.
I'm just thinking how to get it. It has to go this way through the door.
It can't go that way through the door.
It has to.
6 foot wide, that door was 30 inches.
No, height-wise.
There you go.
It can't go that way through the door. Okay,
Let's take this sawhorse off underneath.
There we go. Now we're good. Oh my. I wasn't kidding when I said I needed storage. Nothing like a snowstorm to get you motivated to redo your mudroom. Oh, it's messy in here. Don't look the other way. You ready?
You got it.
I think so.
I think God will make it, but we're gonna be. So now we gotta go straight up with it.
Go your way. I'm past the beam play side. Why isn't it fitting?
Let go down there.
Where's the grease? my side needs to go in.
There you go.
Nice.
There you go.
Love it.
That could have been easier. Yeah, so we had to dismantle a few things, take the trim off, take the light switch off, take the light I just put in, but hey, it's in.
We know it's not going anywhere. It can't. Alright. Oh, I'm so excited about this one.
Can you turn that light switch on?
Are you sure?
Yeah. Oh, okay, nice. Oh, get that off. No.
So we put some pocket holes in the bottom of the hutch, and I'm just attaching that to the bench so it won't go anywhere. We'll probably throw a couple screws in up top just so it can't, not that it could tip forward, but just so it's nice and solid. And add the hooks in the doors and put all the junk in it. Gotta pay into the junk. Homemade doors. See how they fit first. Okay. Wow. Good job, babe. So another thing, we left the top off because you can see the bed up there, and then it can still pull. It can still airflow through the cabinet and through the top up there. So the hutch is all built and it's painted and it's in place, but now it's time to add all of the hardware. So we're going to put some hinges on it, some magnets to hold the doors in and also hold the doors square, and some handles on it, and really finish this baby out. Well, we finished up our big mudroom built in, and it looks fantastic, and it has cleaned up our entire basement. The hutch, the storage here is just perfect. We sized this so that most of our kids, except for the very littles, can reach it. And then all of this covered storage is awesome. So I've got everything labeled, and because it's behind a door, it doesn't have to be super neat and tidy. It's something that the kids can help put away, and then once in a while I can come back and organize it better. And then it'll be easy to transition between seasons. So I have like rain gear and like off-season shoes and different things up on higher shelves, and we have bags that we occasionally use and can put them away up there. So if you remember, this space was a disaster of junk, and by building this one built-in, we've completely cleaned up the entire mudroom area for the kids. The kids have each claimed their own drawer, so Hayes has put away his own clothes, and he's too short to hang his stuff, so I let him just put his stuff in there. And then Grace. And then Everly, she doesn't have a lot of stuff. So in Alaska, it's actually a huge challenge just finding a pair of gloves and knowing where to put it. And like every kid has like a 6-7 piece outdoor gear set. So boots, gloves, neck warmer, hat, jacket, snow pants, wool socks, and then usually a base layer as well. So that's 8 pieces, and they have to have every piece to go outside in Alaska. So multiply that by 3 kids, that's 24 pieces. And then if they want a little bit of variety, like a lighter coat and a heavier coat, know, we've just added 3 more pieces to the pile. So it is a huge challenge to have a good mudroom system where the kids can put their own stuff away and it looks neat and tidy. Through DIY we were able to achieve that, and I am ready for winter to bring it. You probably noticed that Jacob doesn't have a spot for his winter gear, and it's not because he doesn't go outside, it's because he lives outside and he has so much winter gear that he needs his own mudroom. So next week we're going to hop over and see if we can help him out. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next week.